Whoa, what's happening? A swirling, glowing portal just opened up. Hold on tight. We're tumbling through time and space. And we've landed on a boat. But this isn't just any boat ride. Look! It's the Sea of Galilee, and a massive storm is raging all around us. The sky is dark, lightning flashes, and the waves are crashing over the sides of this wooden fishing boat. I think I see Alex and Mia. They've tumbled through the portal too. Alex with his brown hair and blue hoodie, and Mia, her black ponytail peeking out from her pink shirt, look terrified. They've landed right in the middle of a chaotic scene. The disciples, Jesus' friends, are frantically trying to control the boat. They're shouting over the howling wind. We're going to sink. The waves are too strong. Help! One is bailing water. Another is wrestling with the sail. Panic is everywhere. But wait. Look over there, in the front of the boat, the bow. Someone is sleeping? It's Jesus. He's sleeping peacefully on a cushion, completely undisturbed by the storm. How is that even possible? The boat is being tossed around like a toy, but he seems to be at a world of perfect peace. Alex and Mia scramble for cover behind a large sail, their eyes wide with fear. This is so scary. Mia shouts, her voice trembling as another huge wave crashes against the boat, sending a cold spray over them. I've never seen a storm like this. Alex clutches the mast to keep his balance. I know, but Mia, look. Jesus is here with us on the boat. He points toward the sleeping figure. Seeing Jesus, even though he's asleep, seems to give them a little bit of courage. It's like a tiny anchor of hope in the middle of this terrifying chaos. They huddle together, watching the disciples become more and more desperate. The disciples have had enough. They can't handle the storm on their own anymore. They stumble across the rocking deck to where Jesus is sleeping. One of them shakes him awake, shouting with a voice full of fear and maybe even a little frustration. Teacher, don't you care if we drown? We're about to be swallowed by the sea, and you're sleeping. It's a cry for help from the very edge of their strength. Slowly, Jesus sits up. He doesn't look panicked or rushed. He looks at the terrified faces of his friends, then he looks at the wild, angry sea. He stands up, his feet planted firmly on the swaying deck. He raises his hand toward the storm. And then, with a voice full of calm and powerful authority that cuts through the roar of the wind, he speaks to the storm itself. Quiet. Be still. And just like that, silence, instantly. The wind that was howling just a second ago vanishes. The massive waves that were crashing over the boat flatten out until the Sea of Galilee is as smooth as glass. The dark clouds part, and a gentle moonlight shines down on the water. Everything is completely calm, completely still. The change is so sudden, so absolute, it's breathtaking. The air itself feels different, filled with a profound peace that pushes out all the fear. It's a miracle, happening right before our eyes. The disciples stand frozen, their mouths open in shock. The ropes are still, the sail hangs limp. Just moments ago, they were fighting for their lives. Now there is an awe-filled silence. They look at each other, their faces filled with wonder, and a new kind of fear, the fear of being in the presence of incredible power. One of them whispers to another, his voice barely audible in the sudden quiet. Who is this? What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him. They had seen Jesus perform miracles before, but this was different. This was control over the very forces of nature. Hidden behind the sail, Alex and Mia peek out, their own fear replaced with total amazement. Alex whispers to Mia, his eyes shining. Wow, did you see that? Jesus just told the storm to stop, and it listened. He has power over everything. Mia nods, a huge smile spreading across her face. He does. It's like God is right here with us in the boat. Even when things seem super scary, he's in control. They realize that the one who can calm a raging sea can definitely take care of them. The peace that settled over the water seems to settle into their hearts, too. As the boat gently drifts toward the shore in the calm of the night, Alex and Mia see the strange shimmering light of the portal begin to glow again near the front of the boat. Jesus is stepping off the boat and heading toward a building in the distance. It looks like a synagogue. What will happen next? What other amazing things will Jesus do? His power is more incredible than they ever imagined. It seems our adventure is not over yet. The portal is calling us to follow him, to see what miracle he will perform next. This story shows us that no matter how big the storms in our own lives get, whether it's fear or worry or sadness, Jesus is with us. He has the power to bring peace to any situation. Just like he calmed the storm on the sea, he can bring calm to our hearts. All we need to do is trust him. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. Make sure you follow and subscribe, because you won't want to miss where the portal takes us next. We're about to see Jesus' authority in a whole new way. See you in the next episode.